Level 1. The kid who watches everything. You're 10 years old, and you have a favorite YouTuber the way other kids have a favorite athlete. You watch their videos the way some people watch television. Passively at first, then obsessively, then analytically, which is different from the other two, and you don't realize the shift has happened until you're watching a video for the third time and you're not watching for the content anymore. You're watching it for the cuts. The way the joke lands 3 seconds before you expect it. The way the thumbnail made you click without knowing why. Something in your brain has started reverse engineering entertainment, and you are 10 years old and have no framework for what that means yet. You film your first video on a phone that isn't yours. It's 12 minutes long, unfocused, lit by a single window, and the audio sounds like it was recorded inside a paper bag. You post it anyway, for people to watch it. 2 of them are you. You don't take it down. You film another one. Level 2, the bedroom creator. 13, and you have a channel with 23 subscribers, 11 of whom are people you know in real life, and 12 of whom are strangers. And those 12 strangers mean more to you than the 11 people you know because the strangers chose you. Nobody told them to. The equipment is still whatever you can access. A ring light you bought with birthday money. A free editing software with a watermark you can't afford to remove yet. You're uploading twice a week because someone on a forum told you consistency matters more than quality when you're starting out, and you believe them, and they're right. But you also understand that quality is what makes consistency mean something. You study thumbnails the way other kids study for tests. You rewatch your own videos with the sound off to see if the visuals hold attention without audio. You are 13 years old doing the kind of obsessive craft analysis that most people don't discover until they're adults, if they discover it all. Level 3, the grind. 16, and you've been doing this for 3 years, and the channel has 400 subscribers, and some of your videos are genuinely good, and none of them are hitting the way you know they should be hitting. This is the level where most people stop, not because they fail dramatically, but because nothing happens, and nothing happening for long enough feels identical to failing, and you have to be a specific kind of person to understand the difference between the two. You keep going. You post a video that does something different from your usual format, a longer one, more personal, more honest, and it gets 3,000 views in a week, which is 10 times anything you've done before, and you sit with that information like a puzzle you need to solve. You solve it, slowly. You start understanding what your audience responds to not by guessing, but by watching the data, the retention graphs, the click-through rates, the comments that tell you exactly which moment lost them and which moment made them subscribe. You are 16 years old, and you are learning to read people at scale. Level 4, the first real traction. 19, and something clicks. A video finds an audience that wasn't looking for you and finds you anyway, the algorithm picking it up, pushing it somewhere it hadn't been before, and the subscriber count moves in a way that feels different from every other movement before it. You go from 2,000 subscribers to 18,000 in 3 weeks, and the comment section fills with people who don't know your older videos, and you have to decide in real time what this channel is actually about, what you want it to be for people who are arriving now and not 3 years ago. This is a harder question than it sounds. You've been making content for yourself and a small group who grew with you. Now you're making content for strangers who found the one video and want more of whatever that was. You figure out how to give them more of that, without losing what made the channel yours in the first place. Not everyone figures that out. You do. Level 5, the monetization. 21, and the channel qualifies for partner program, which means the thing you've been doing for free for 5 years now pays you something. The first AdSense payment is not a life-changing number. It is a completely life-changing number in a different way, because it means the system has confirmed what you always privately believed, that this is real, that the audience is real, that the work converts into income in a way that can scale. You start treating it like a business because it is a business now, even if it doesn't look like one from the outside. Brand deals arrive in your inbox from companies whose products you actually use and companies whose products you would never touch, and you learn quickly how to tell the difference between a partnership that respects your audience and one that treats your audience like a number to be sold. You say no to more than you say yes to. Your audience notices, even if they never say so directly. Level 6, the full-time creator. 24, and you've made the decision that terrifies every person who loves what they do. You've quit the other thing to do only this. The stable income is gone. The safety net is gone. What remains is a channel, the upload schedule, the thumbnail, the retention graph, the comment section at midnight, the editing bay at 2 in the morning, and a specific freedom that only exists when the thing you love is also the only thing keeping the lights on. The pressure sharpens you. You produce the best work of your career in the 12 months after going full-time because there is no fallback position, and fallback positions, it turns out, are where most people store their best potential. Your audience grows steadily. The income grows with it. You hire an editor, then a thumbnail designer, then someone to manage the inbox that has become its own full-time job. The channel is becoming something larger than one person, which is both the goal and quietly the first thing you have to mourn. Level 7, the established name. 28, and your name means something in the space you operate in. Not everywhere, but in the room that matters to you, among the people whose work you studied when you were 13 with a watermarked editing software, you are now someone they know. Other creators reach out for collaborations. Brands with real budgets send real proposals. The subscriber count has a comma in the right place. You speak at a creator conference and the room is full, and afterward a 17-year-old tells you that your channel is why they started theirs, and you feel something you don't have a clean word for, because you remember being that 17-year-old, and you remember who said it to them, and now you are that person for someone else, and the line extends in both directions further than you can see. Level 8, the institution. 33, and the channel is 10 years old, and the audience has grown up alongside you in a way that makes the comment section feel like a community rather than a crowd. You've been through format changes, algorithm shifts, platform crises, burnout that you talked about publicly because hiding it felt dishonest, and your audience has always rewarded honesty. The videos that perform best now are the ones that require the most from you personally, the ones where you put something real on screen and trusted the audience to meet it. That trust took a decade to build. It is the most valuable thing you own, more valuable than subscriber count, more valuable than a catalog, more valuable than anything a brand deal ever paid you. You know this in a way you couldn't have known it at 19, when the first AdSense check arrived. Level 9, the legacy. You post a video on a Tuesday, same as always, and in the comment section someone says they've been watching since the very beginning. Since a 12-minute video with the paper bag audio, and they describe exactly what it meant to them at a specific moment in their life, and the specificity of it stops you completely. This is the thing nobody tells you about when you're 10 years old reverse engineering a YouTube video on a borrowed phone. They tell you about the views and the subscribers and the brand deals and the algorithm. Nobody tells you that the real thing you're building is a record time, yours, and there's both, that the videos are timestamps on years that would have passed anyway. And the people who watch you all would carry something of yours with them the same way you carry something of theirs. You retire the channel eventually, or you don't, because some people never stop, and that's true too. Either way, the body of work exists. 12 years of uploads, thousands of hours. A comment section that tells a story of an audience that became something closer to a relationship. Somewhere right now, a kid is filming their first video on a phone that isn't theirs. The audio is terrible. The lighting is one window, for people will watch it. 2 of them will be them. They will not take it down. They will film another one. They have no idea that this small, stubborn, badly lit beginning is where everything starts.